Hi, everyone. Welcome to our webinar tonight, Sleep with Intention. I'm excited to have all of you here. We'll get started in just a couple of minutes while people are jumping on the call. And I am actually going to go ahead and share my screen with all of you. So just sit tight. Hope all of you are doing well tonight. All right, so you guys should see my screen. Also at the bottom, you should see an option for chat. So there's a chat box. And if you see that chat box, if you'll just type a yes in there, if you can see my screen and you can hear my voice. And we'll get started in just a second. All right, guys. So we've got people still jumping on, but let's go ahead and dive in. And if someone would, at the bottom, find your chat box and just confirm that you can hear me and you can see my screen. I typed something in the chat box just now. Okay, great. Thanks, Jenny. Super helpful. Okay, perfect. Just like to make sure it's working and I'm not talking to myself. So good deal. Good deal. Okay, thanks everyone. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. So as you know, tonight we're going to talk about supporting restful sleep using natural solutions and essential oils. So I'm so happy that all of you could make it tonight. And as we go through this presentation tonight, if questions pop up, use that chat feature and type in your questions, and I will address all of your questions at the very end, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. So again, thank you for attending tonight. Welcome. Just in case we haven't met, I think most of you on this call we have met, but for those of you that we may not have met or connected yet, my name is Jen Broyles. I'm a holistic health coach. I absolutely love supporting people who are motivated to improve their health. I'm actually a former pharmaceutical rep turned holistic health coach after trying to solve my own health issues. And initially I went the conventional medicine route without much success, unfortunately. So I started doing my own reading and research about nutrition and food because I didn't really know much about that before. And the more I read, the more I learned, the more passionate I became. And that's when I decided to return to school to study holistic nutrition, which is ultimately how I learned about essential oils. And it's completely transformed my life. So now it's my mission to share and educate others on natural solutions, essential oils, and the role of nutrition and lifestyle in overall health. And so, like I said, I'm a health coach. I'm not a doctor. As a health coach, my mission is to provide education to help empower you to make the best decisions for your health and your family's health. And so, again, none of this is to be considered medical advice. It's simply education for you to take and use as you see fit. So before we begin tonight, I'd just like you to take a minute and close your eyes as I ask you a few questions, and just start by visualizing your answers, and feel free to share them in the chat box too if you like. But just think about, why did you sign up for this class tonight? What is preventing you from having a perfect night's sleep? And are you willing to prioritize your sleep and make helpful changes? So just think about that. Let that resonate with you for a minute, and then we'll dive in. All right, so I love this slide. Can you shut off? Because many of us have a hard time shutting off, right? We're on information overload. Sleep problems have become such a major issue in today's society. Our world is just so fast-paced, and we're plagued with chronic stress that makes it so difficult to wind down at night. You know, we live in an overstimulated world where we're rushing from place to place and we're attached to electronic devices during our waking hours. And I know, like, I deal with this. Like, I am attached. My cell phone's sitting right here next to me. You know, I'm attached to my phone. I'm attached to my computer. And our minds are being bombarded with so much information. And we have to-do lists a mile long. And with all of that, it's difficult to wind down and sleep well at night. You know, and I hear some people say, well, I don't require a lot of sleep. I sleep 4 hours a night and I'm good. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's not okay. You know, otherwise, you know, your body needs a good 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Otherwise, it's not going to function as well as it could and it should. You know, your immune system will suffer, and eventually other organs and body systems will suffer too. So if you're someone who thinks you don't need much sleep, it's probably because you've forgotten how good you could feel if you did prioritize sleep. And so here are just a few things that sleep deprivation can result in: decreased insulin sensitivity, increased cortisol, which is that stress hormone, increased adrenaline, increased inflammation throughout the body, increased neurotoxins, which are toxins in your brain that can cause issues, downregulation of D2 and D3, increased endorphins, decreased serotonin. And serotonin is that feel-good neurotransmitter. We want adequate levels of serotonin. And so if you're not sleeping well, it can decrease that. And brain atrophy. It can actually degrade your brain. So what does all of this mean? It means that you're setting yourself up for chronic illness. Prolonged sleep deprivation can lead to adrenal burnout, digestive problems, gut infections, chronic illness, inflammation, mood disorders, and brain atrophy. That's some serious stuff. So, you know, sleeping well is probably one of the best things that you can do for your overall health, and prioritizing sleep. And I know probably how much you wish that you were able to shut off and get a good night's sleep. And so that's what we really want to help support. I never want to see someone suffer because of exhaustion, since this side effect really negatively impacts many areas of your life. And so during this class, I'm going to expose you to a variety of essential oil protocols that can really help you out. And these oils will prove to be extremely helpful while putting your mind at ease. And, you know, all of these oils, as you know, are just extremely pure, natural, safe, and effective. So it makes it such a great option. So before we dive into the oils, I always like to start off by stressing the importance of having a good foundation. The oils are great, but they're only going to support you as much as having a good, as your foundation. And if you don't have a good, healthy foundation, then the oils are not going to do as much as they could do. Okay, so by a good foundation, I mean eating right, eating very clean, managing your stress, exercising, but also supplementing with good quality whole food supplements, because regardless of how healthy we eat, we're not getting all of the nutrition that our body needs from our food alone. And so there's many supplements out there. Many of them are just not that great. They're basically expensive urine because your body doesn't know how to use the ingredients, because they're synthetic vitamins and minerals that your body doesn't know how to absorb and utilize. And so if you're not taking a good quality supplement, or you're taking something like a 1-a-day vitamin that you got at your drugstore, I would highly recommend that you reconsider this and implement a really good quality whole food supplementation protocol. And, you know, there's some different good ones out there. I personally love the Lifelong Vitality System. That is what I've seen the best benefit with, and my clients see an amazing benefit. And it is a combination. It's 3 supplements. It's your whole food multivitamin and mineral, your omega-3 fatty acids, which we all need for inflammatory support, brain support, gut support, and then also a cellular support formula, which is your antioxidant formula to really drive down that oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and support healthy cellular function. So if you're not on something like this, I highly, highly recommend it. And if you have questions about this, then definitely reach out to me, and I'm happy to help you out with that. All right, so let's start with some oils that are really good for just rest, relaxation, and supporting quality sleep. So We all know lavender. Let's start with the most popular one, right? Everyone is familiar with lavender. We know it as the calming oil. And lavender it's all things calming. And so this is a great oil to start with to use for your sleep. Lavender works well for a lot of people. And one thing I'm gonna just stress is that sleep is very personal. You know, these oils work at a cellular level and really try to address the root of the issue. And there's many possible root causes of not sleeping well. And so if you try lavender and it doesn't work for you, then we need to try something else, because we need to get to the root of the issue. And so again, lavender is going to work well for a lot of people. So this is a great one to start with. It's very calming and soothing to your mind and body. It has amazing relaxing properties. The aroma really helps to ease tension and stress. So this is a good one to use at night before bed. You can apply it to the bottom of your feet. Before you get in bed, you can put a couple drops on your pillow, or you can even have a diffuser in your bedroom and diffuse lavender throughout the night. And so getting that aroma is what's going to really help calm your mind and reduce stress. And so lavender, like I said, is a great one. It's a go-to. It's a good one to start with. All right, so why doTERRA? This is definitely a question I get asked very often. And I know some of you are on here tonight that are currently using doTERRA. And so that is so wonderful. So you know why we're going to use doTERRA. But for those of you that might not be on board yet, I do just want to explain why. Because not all oils are created equally, and there's many options on the market today. And so one of the reasons that I choose to use doTERRA for me and my family, and that and it's the oil, the brand that I recommend for my clients, is because of a couple reasons. First of all, they're co-impact sourcing. So we source oils from all over the world so that each oil is derived from its indigenous environment. And that is so important because when plants are grown and harvested in the proper altitude, climate, season, soil, and geography, you end up with a far superior product with the correct therapeutic properties in the oil that you need for that medicinal benefit. And so that's really where our commitment to purity begins. The second reason is that the oils are certified pure therapeutic grade. And so this is so important because it guarantees that these oils contain zero fillers, zero synthetics, dyes, pesticides, or contaminants of any kind. It's pure, unadulterated oil. The plants are grown using beyond organic methods. And we also third-party test every single batch of oil so you can be confident in the purity and the potency. So it gives me confidence to use these oils. It gives me confidence to recommend these oils. And I have seen so much benefit personally through using these oils versus other oils on the market. And just so you know, if you're going to use these oils for your health and for your sleep, just know that these oils are so effective. They're highly concentrated. They're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So respect the oils. A little bit goes a very long way. You only need 1 to 2 drops per serving. So these bottles are actually very affordable. They're a very cost-effective option because a single dose is such a small amount that these bottles will last you quite a while. So there's 3 ways to use your oils. And when we're addressing sleep, we're going to focus on two ways primarily, but I'll talk about all 3. So the first way is topically, and this is going to be a good way to use oils for your sleep. When you apply your oils to areas of the body that need support, they absorb super quickly through the skin. So you put them on your skin, they absorb into your bloodstream within 20 seconds. And they are distributed to every single cell of your body in a matter of minutes. So they work super fast. And for anyone with really sensitive skin, or if you're putting oils on babies or young children, then I definitely recommend diluting the oil in a little bit of carrier oil. And a carrier oil would be something like coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, something like that, a fatty oil. And it does not reduce the efficacy of the oil. It just helps reduce any potential skin sensitivity. And especially with babies and young kids, their skin is thinner, it's more sensitive, so you definitely want to dilute. Now, if you're new to oils, then applying the oils to the bottom of your feet are a great place to start, because that area of your body is the most porous section of your skin. So it allows for very quick absorption. Some other places you can apply oils are your chest, the back of your neck, behind your ears, your wrist, or any area of concern. Along the spine is a really nice area too. Okay, so the second way to use oils is aromatically. This is going to be another really good way to use oils for supporting your sleep. And so all you have to do when it comes to aromatic use, that basically just means breathing in the oil, inhaling the aroma. So you can simply put a drop in the palm of your hands, cup your hands to your nose and mouth, and inhale. All right, so literally just inhale it. You can take off the cap of the bottle. Like I have my lavender right here. You can take off the cap of the bottle and breathe it in. And oh my gosh, that smells so good. So that is a simple way to use the oils aromatically. Another way is with a diffuser. So diffusing the oils in your bedroom is going to really help support restful sleep. And so those are a few ways to use the oils aromatically. The third way to use the oils is internally. And doTERRA is the only brand of oil I would trust to use internally, because it has a science behind it that supports the safety of using them internally. Please don't assume that it's okay to use any brand of oil internally, because purity varies, right? So if it's safe for consumption, the bottle will clearly be labeled if it's approved for internal use. So if you can see here on this bottle, you can see a supplement label. So that indicates that you can take this oil internally, all right? Once you're assured of quality, you can add 1 drop or 2 drops to your water or tea, or to a veggie capsule, or under your tongue, and benefit from the internal use. And that really just helps support your internal organs, your digestive system, your liver, your kidneys. I really like using citrus oils internally because it adds really nice flavor to my water and really aids in supporting my detoxification system and helps cleanse and detox my body. All right, so when it comes to sleep, it's really important to try to establish a routine and stick to a schedule. So, you've probably heard of circadian rhythms, right? So our 24-hour circadian rhythm is meant to be a permanent schedule for your body to rely on to perform its best. But it can definitely be altered by external factors and even our own restlessness. So huge sleep impediments like this can be handled with a solid schedule and the support of essential oils and natural options. So when I mean a solid schedule, really try to go to bed and wake up in the morning at the same time every day. I know that's not always possible, but ideally, if you can be in bed by 10 o'clock at night and be up by 6 or 7 in the morning, and try to keep that routine on a consistent basis, all right? And it's also a good idea to, when you wake up in the morning, expose yourself to natural light immediately. So go step outside or look out the window and get that light exposure, because that's really going to help set your circadian rhythms as well. All right. We all need time to chill and nap, right? So there are times where a short nap can be really helpful and supportive. So after a long, stressful day, if you have time and you feel really drained, you can definitely take a few minutes to recharge with a 10 to 20 minute long nap. You hear it referred to as power napping, and that has shown to be beneficial. You don't want to do a long nap, because that can really mess you up and it may be more difficult to fall asleep at night, but 10 to 20 minutes, something in that range, can really help just re-energize you, boost alertness, boost energy, especially when you pair it with the calming benefits of lavender essential oil. So you can add 2 drops to your diffuser. Depending on your diffuser, you may want a few more drops than that. Fluff your pillow and drift off to a happy place for a few minutes. All right. All right, let's talk about that spa feeling. Have you ever wondered why the spa feels like a spa? It's so calming and relaxing. It's like you could just live there, right? It could be the money they charge or the travel time to get there, but I don't think that's it. The real secret is the environment that they create. They create a peaceful environment. They may have some water flowing in the background, some soothing aromas going, some peaceful music, warm towels, and essential oils. That is the real ingredient to a successful spa setting. And if it hasn't clicked yet, you can mimic this at home. So the secret to that spa setting is, of course, like make your environment very relaxing and comfortable, but you can also create an instant spa spray to have in the bathroom, the bedroom, or wherever you're ready to relax and unwind. And so here's a simple recipe. I'll send this out as well. But in like a spray bottle, you can add 25 drops of Serenity, 20 drops of ylang ylang, 15 drops of vetiver, 15 drops of marjoram, and fill the rest with water. And that's just a very relaxing aroma. And all of these oils in this blend are very calming and relaxing. So any of them used individually is going to be beneficial as well. So some days it seems almost impossible to get out of a funk, right? You know, I say that, I say almost, because a little drop of essential oil can really act like a light switch for me. So if you feel like you're in that funk or you're just like out of it, use your essential oils. You know, if I'm feeling aggravated, I reach for the support of cheer, our uplifting blend. You know, when I'm feeling at a loss for words, motivate is my go-to. It's my encouraging blend. There are essential oil blends that can really help support your emotional blocks, and having them within arm's reach, available at your home, is so emotionally comforting. So anyone, if you're on this call, if you have at least one of these 6 mood oils, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna share these 6 with you because they can all benefit with mood support as well as sleep. All right. So Motivate. Motivate is one of my favorite oils. I usually have it. Yep, I have it right here. Motivate. It's one that I have on hand all the time. And sometimes I need some motivation, whether it's in the day or I need motivation to sleep. It may sound silly, but I often have so much on my mind that I want to tackle it all. But that's what tomorrow is for, right? There are things that I can wait to do later, but sometimes I just have a hard time turning it off. So what you can do is start diffusing Motivate in the bedroom 15 minutes before you plan on heading to bed. This way the scent is strong. So as you lay your head on the pillow, you can allow yourself to drift asleep before you start thinking about all of tomorrow's tasks. So some key ingredients in Motivate. It's a minty, citrusy oil blend. It smells amazing. There's peppermint, clementine, coriander, basil, and melissa. And it really helps promote feelings of confidence and courage and belief. So whenever you need to regain confidence or counteract feelings of doubt, or just, you know, really just kind of shut down your mind and drift off to sleep, this is going to really help with that. All right, cheer. So who wants to sleep cheerfully? You know, many people are surprised when I tell them that night terrors can actually be avoided with specific essential oils, and cheer is one of them. So I'm sure being cheerful before bed is helpful, but this uplifting blend does wonders for relaxing and comforting the mind, especially in the minds of our youth. So if you have kids, this is a really good one to use for them too. So you can add a few drops in your child's diffuser along with lavender or frankincense to help promote a healthy, restful sleep. And so some key ingredients in cheer are wild orange, clove, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, and cinnamon. So it's a nice citrusy, spicy blend, and it promotes warming and uplifting feelings to help brighten and invigorate your mood. It'll help boost cheerfulness and optimism. So it's a great one to use before bed to really counteract any type of night terrors or anything like that. All right, passion. Did you know that some of the best artists attribute their creativity to their vivid dreams? So if you're a musician or you're an artist or designer, or you do something like creative, or you just want to spark a little fire in your spirit, then I recommend using passion, which is our inspiring blend, to your pulse points and over your heart before bed. So this will be really, really helpful for getting creative in your sleep. So it's a very warm and spicy aroma. It'll help you drift to a pleasant yet exciting place of sleep. And the lingering benefits will totally have you feeling enthusiastic after you wake from a really good night's sleep. So some of the key ingredients are cardamom, cinnamon, clove, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. So really, really nice smelling blend. Definitely has that spicy characteristic to it. This blend, Passion, promotes rejuvenating and inspiring feelings. It helps dispel boredom or lack of purpose. And it's a very spicy herbal scent that will really help bring out your creativity. So great one to use before bed for those purposes. All right. Now, forgive. You know, sometimes it's difficult to go to bed when hard decisions are flooding your mind, or maybe there was a disagreement right beforehand. Maybe you're asking yourself, is it worth arguing with my spouse? Or should I say something to the other child's parent? Or can I really trust my dog walker now? You know, whatever it might be, you know, diffusing a few drops of forgive will really help you put those thoughts on hold, which is probably the best idea if you want to avoid some dramatic scenes, so you can sleep well and review your emotions in the morning. All right, so some key ingredients in forgive are bergamot, which is very well known for its anti-stress properties, juniper berry, myrrh, arbor vitae, and thyme. And so again, this blend is a combination of some tree and herb essential oils to really help encourage feelings of peace and forgiveness when you're consumed by feelings of negativity, anger, or guilt. So if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling those negative emotions, then definitely use forgiveness before bed so you can drift off into a restful sleep. All right, console. Console is another one of my favorites. It just has such a really nice aroma, and it's great for, you know, after a long and stressful day. You know, you can be mentally exhausted, but that doesn't mean that you need to harbor those emotions longer than necessary. So you can go to bed confident that the next day will hold the key to a better door using console. And so all you have to do, add a few drops to your diffuser or put a couple drops on the bottom of your feet and let your eyes feel heavy and drift off to sleep. So this has a very nice floral scent to it. I love the way it smells. Some oils in this blend are frankincense and patchouli, ylang-ylang, sandalwood, and rose. And it just really offers a renewing and comforting scent to help promote feelings of hope, dispel feelings of sadness, disappointment, or grief. All right, peace. Peace is another wonderful blend. This is actually the blend that I'm using currently before bed to help promote restful sleep. And it is just so great, you know, after a day of enjoying, you know, a possible new obsession, or you've just been super busy and immersed in work, it's ideal to diffuse the peace reassuring blend to establish confidence in your new adventure and the upcoming next steps to make it worthwhile. It really helps counteract feelings of anxiety, worry, fear. You can really encourage big dreams with peace. I absolutely love it. And some of the key ingredients in peace are ylang-ylang, lavender, which we know is great for sleep, vetiver. Vetiver is a wonderful, calming, relaxing oil that is wonderful for sleep, marjoram, clary sage, and spearmint. So I love using this blend for sleep. So when you're feeling worried, fearful, or unsettled, this blend will provide just a really nice floral aroma to promote feelings of peace and really soothe an anxious mind, which I think so many of us deal with when we have sleep problems and just trying to reduce that anxiety and racing thoughts before bed. All right, next, I want to encourage you to just definitely have some carrier oil on hand. Specifically, like my favorite is fractionated coconut oil. And it may sound strange, but fractionated coconut oil is an amazing way to help spread essential oils on the skin for maximum benefit. So, and it's great for blending oils too. You know, you can combine cedar wood with our Serenity blend in a mixture of fractionated coconut oil. And that's going to be a great combination to help drift into a peaceful sleep, especially if you apply it over your stomach and the chest or the bottom of your feet. So you can get creative and make your own blends with these oils, and just you can even get your own roller bottles. Like here is just a roller bottle, you know, that you can buy on Amazon, and you can add a few drops of whatever oil you want. and top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and you have your own blend of oils. So you can get creative with this and find what really works for you. What about dreaming? Dreaming is encouraged, both in our goals and in our sleep. And so if you're having trouble with dreams, you can try diffusing a really nice blend of patchouli and clary sage. And so just add a couple drops of each into your diffuser, and that is known to really help promote good dreams. What about snoring? Do you suffer from snoring? Does your spouse suffer from snoring? It's a pretty common thing. It's actually estimated that 45% of humans snore, which means there's a good chance that you or your partner snores. And if this is true, try rubbing 2 drops of Breathe, which is our respiratory blend. I think I have it here with me. Yep, Breathe. And rub it on your chest or your partner's chest. And you will feel so much more confident in your ability to sleep. And I am telling you, I can't tell you how many testimonials I've heard of wives starting to put Breathe on their husband's chest. Sometimes they'll put it kind of just along the side of their nose, or they'll diffuse it in the bedroom. And I've heard so many testimonials of how the snoring has stopped. I mean, it's amazing because it is our respiratory blend. It helps clear the airways. So this is a great oil to use for that purpose. All right, get cozy. So this is definitely a new twist to the phrase you're grounded. Every once in a while, it's good to ground yourself. You want to feel grounded and balanced, right? So stay in, dive into a good book, watch your favorite show with no interruptions, and rediscover inner peace. And you can use our grounding blend, which is called Balance. Again, another one of my favorites. I always have it on hand. I love Balance. So again, it's our grounding blend. So it just helps bring you back down to center, calm you down, help balance you out. And this is a great oil to use during the day or before bed to just help calm the mind, calm the body. And again, you can diffuse it, you can apply it. Like I personally like applying this almost like perfume. So on my wrist, back of my neck, my chest. That's usually what I do with Balance because I like the way it smells. So I really like getting that aroma. But you can also apply it to the bottom of your feet at night before bed. All right, nightmares. So nightmares are not fun for anyone. And so whether you're dealing with a toddler that is experiencing nightmares, or a teenager, or even, you're an adult and you're having nightmares, you're looking for a good night's sleep, there is an essential oil to help with that. And juniper berry is it. And it's actually one of the lesser known oils, but it has properties that when you diffuse it can have very grounding and calming effects on an individual, even during sleep. So it can really help reduce nightmares if that's something that is plaguing someone in your family. All right, again, I want to emphasize the roller balls. So like really, really making use and getting creative with your own roller bottle blends. I absolutely love it when I hear testimonials about not having to rely on unnatural practices to do what the body should be able to do on its own, which is sleep. And so if you're having trouble sleeping or you just want to sleep in, do yourself a favor and try this blend. And you can massage it on your feet and your back. 5 drops of lavender essential oil, 5 drops of bergamot essential oil, and 10 drops of cedarwood essential oil. And put that in a 10 milliliter roller bottle, right? You can find these on Amazon. And then top it off with your fractionated coconut oil. And you've got your own blend. And you can use this for sleep. So that's another good option. So I'm throwing out a lot of different options here. And I just encourage you to pick a couple and try them out. Now, Serenity, we're wrapping up with Serenity because this is our sleep blend. It is designed for sleep. So this is a great one to start with. It works so well. And honestly, a lot of times I'll rotate the oils that I use before bed. So right now I'm using Peace. Before that, I used Serenity. And I ran out of Serenity, so I started using Peace. And before that, I used lavender. So I like kind of mixing it up and using different oils at different times in my life. but Serenity is an amazing oil for sleep. It's been newly updated. And is now, it used to be called our calming blend. Now it is called our restful blend because it was updated to be more of a sleep essential oil. It has calming and relaxing aroma. It smells amazing, and it really provides a unique user experience. And so this oil blend is perfectly balanced. It's a very tranquil blend that can be felt immediately. And it really will help take you to a state of just a blissful feeling. So Serenity combines essential oils that are known for their ability to lessen feelings of tension, to calm the emotions, and to support restful sleep when used aromatically. So all you have to do is apply 1 to 2 drops to your hands and inhale throughout the day to help reduce worry from life's daily stressors, or you can diffuse at night to really help quiet a restless baby or a child, or use it for yourself, right? Some of the oils that they added to when they updated this blend are cedarwood, hoe wood, and vetiver. So it already had lavender and some other amazing oils in it. Now it has these 3 new oils, which are all known for their calming properties and the ability to help you relax. And so it's just an amazing blend. It really provides a grounding aroma that calms your mind and soothes your senses. And it can actually even be used in conjunction with our new Serenity Restful Complex soft gels. So the soft gels are something you take internally as a supplement. And so using them together is really, really helpful for getting a restful night's sleep. So some of the benefits are that it promotes relaxation, restful sleeping environment. It helps lessen feelings of tension and calms the emotions. It calms the mind. And when used with the soft gels, the Serenity Complex soft gels, it really provides a natural solution for a restful night's sleep. And so the soft gels, again, like I said, it's something you take orally, and it contains lavender essential oil, which has been very well studied for its calming properties, even when used orally. And then it has some really natural calming herbs in it as well, like lemon balm and some others. And it also incorporates L-theanine, which is an amino acid that is known to be very calming. So we actually did a study with the Serenity soft gels, and the results were phenomenal. It showed that, an overwhelming majority, it was statistically significant that Serenity soft gels improved the patient's overall sleep quality and duration. And in fact, it showed that the people with the worst sleep issues actually got the most benefit, which is really interesting. So it basically indicated that the more complicated or the worse off a person was with their sleep, when they took the Serenity soft gels, they got that much more of a benefit. So it really, really showed a lot of promise. All right. So if you're anything like me, you're probably really excited. You may be wondering, what now? How do I know what to use? What do I get started with? And so I want you to know that you're never alone on your oils journey. If you're already using the oils, then I would encourage you to pick a few of these, add them to your next order in your back office. You're going to get them at wholesale price, and, start off with a couple and try them out. But if you're not currently using oils, then just know that I will personally be here to guide you every step of the way, to answer your questions, provide you with resources. And in addition, I have a very special online training program that you'll get access to that really lays a foundation of knowledge and awareness for incorporating oils into your life. And so there's a couple of ways to get started using oils for yourself. So just stay tuned. I'm going to take a couple minutes to explain that. And I also want to share a really awesome bonus opportunity too. So, my life really changed because of essential oils in a variety of ways, and sleep is one of them. I mean, the oils have really helped me with improving my sleep, and now I have so much more energy during the day. It's made such a great difference. And so I know you're going to experience the same thing when you get started. So there's 3 main ways to begin using doTERRA essential oils. And the first one is to purchase oils at the full retail price, which is not recommended because it's the most expensive option. Nobody does that. It just doesn't make financial sense. So the next 2 ways are what I would recommend. And so one way is to pay a $35 wholesale membership fee. we're like Costco or Sam's. Like, we're all familiar with Costco or Sam's. And so you get the membership, you get wholesale pricing. So at that point, you can purchase your oils at 25% off, which is totally awesome. The third option is to get your wholesale membership by purchasing an enrollment kit. And with the enrollment kit, your membership fee is waived. You don't have to pay that $35, and the oils in your kit are actually discounted off wholesale pricing. So that is the most popular way to get started because it is the most cost effective. So I would recommend option 2 or 3 based on your desires. And I can certainly, help point you in the right direction with that. I'm going to walk you through the process. So let's go ahead and just dive in. I want to just share real quickly what the benefits of a wholesale membership are, so you know what you're getting and why it's the best option. So first of all, with a wholesale membership, there's no obligation to purchase on a regular basis or anything like that. It's totally flexible and up to you. But what a wholesale membership will offer is 25% off the retail price. So that's going to save you a ton of money. We also have an optional loyalty rewards program where you can earn additional savings. You can actually earn up to 30% of all of your orders back in free product credits that you can use toward free product. You'll get your shipping credited back to you in product points, and then you can redeem these points later for free product. And additionally, some other benefits are education, right? So I am really focused on educating you and supporting you. And so I have a free 21-day essential oil online training that I'm going to give you access to as a wholesale member. And it's going to walk you through how to use all of your oils step by step. They're short videos. They're amazing. And I also offer a complimentary 30-minute wellness consult where we will get on the phone or meet in person and talk about how you can use your oils for your specific health concerns, and we'll lay out a plan together. And we also have a private product support group online that you'll get access to, so you can ask questions, just unlimited education and support. All right. And so I just want to highlight a couple of kits that I find to be the most popular and the most beneficial. So the first one I want to talk about is the emotional aromatherapy kit, because that comes with all of those 6 mood oils that we talked about tonight. And so this is a great one to implement to really use for promoting restful sleep and balancing mood. And so you'll get the motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, and peace. You'll also get a diffuser for free. So you'll see the price is $195. You're saving $46 off wholesale price when you get the kit. And again, that comes with your wholesale membership, so you don't have to pay that membership fee. The next 2 kits that are our most popular are the Home Essentials Kit and the Family Essentials Kit. And these kits are exactly the same. They come with our 10 most popular oils. The difference is the Home Essentials Kit comes with our larger 15 milliliter bottles. And so each of these 15 ml bottles contain 250 drops of oil. So larger bottles. You also get a free diffuser with the Home Essentials Kit. The Family Essentials Kit comes with smaller bottles. They're 5 ml bottles, so 80 drops per bottle, and no diffuser. So totally up to you, whichever option resonates with you. We have many different kit options, and I'll show you where to find that. And then you can also just go to this bit.ly link and get started. So I'm going to walk you through that process, so sit tight. I want to make sure you're aware of an offer that is going on this month only, and we only have a few days left in May, so I don't want you to miss out. So when you decide to get started with a wholesale membership in the month of May, if you enroll with any enrollment kit, any kit whatsoever, any of the 3 that I shared with you here or any of our available kits, you are going to get $50 back in free oils. So once you place that order, then $50 worth of product credits are going to be added to your account, and you can use those. You can redeem those at any time and get $50 worth of free oils. So it's such an amazing opportunity. I've never seen a promotion like this before. And so I definitely want you to take advantage of this because it will not be around in a few days. So again, just type in that link and follow all of the instructions. Just enter the information that's asking you. When you click on this link, once you enter some of like your name, address, all of that good stuff, it's going to ask you to select your kit. And so you're going to want to select whichever kit that you want. All right. And above that, you're going to see all of the kits and details of what oils come in each kit. So you'll be able to make an informed decision. Select the kit you want. If you'd rather just do the $35 membership and buy a few of your own oils, that's fine. Make sure you select intro packet and then list any additional products you would like. List those oils in that section. But again, a kit is totally the way to go because it'll save you money. All right, so that is all you have to do. I am going to actually type in the chat box the link. All right, so you can just go to the chat box and click on that link and it's going to take you to the form to get started. All right. So that is it tonight. You know, I'm really, really excited that you were here on the call. I really want to thank you for participating in this sleep webinar. This group was wonderful. I'm so excited that many of you have already decided to start your essential oil journey with me. I love working with so many of you. You know, my life has changed since using oils, and so it's really my responsibility to share these products with as many people as possible, and it's really become my why, and it just makes me happy to introduce essential oils into your life. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about using essential oils for you and your family. I love having the chance to share something that has made such a difference in my life. So again, thank you for sharing this experience with me. I'm happy to answer any questions right now if you want to type them in the chat box. So I'll hang out for just a second and see if any questions come in. Otherwise, just click on that link that I have posted in the chat box and it'll direct you to your order form to get started with your oils. Ah, yay. Dana says, my oils delivered today. Looking forward to our session. I'll schedule a time. Awesome, Dana. I'm excited to chat with you. I'm so glad you got your oils. Whitney, you're so welcome. I'm glad you could attend. I hope that was helpful. Thank you all for attending tonight. It was so much fun to connect with all of you. Jenny, you're so welcome. Thanks for being here. And if any of you ever have any questions, feel free to just shoot me an email. I'm typing my email address in the chat box. And oops, I didn't type the whole thing. That might help. Here we go. There's my email address. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. But I hope all of y'all have a good night's sleep tonight. All right. Good night.